Tonight we've got from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Raymond Rowley is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So in now for Chicago, Will Samuels, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Hit to first. Mercer is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Schmidt is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Marcel Guidry.
Now at the plate, Marcel Guidry. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Salvatore Pedrosa.
Into the box now, Salvatore Pedrosa. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Griffin. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jared Jones is on the mound for game 2.
Leading out for the Pirates, third baseman.
Stepping in, Wyatt Schmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pro ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field, the 248th of his career. And it's giving the Pirates a 3-1 lead. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Mercer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Pedrosa ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting sixth, second baseman,
Kevin Kramer. And you
play ball, ball four, take the base.
ready for another chance. Wyatt Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Samuels looks up, and it's gone. Solo shot here to left, number 249 career, and the Pirates move in front now, 4-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Up next
In now, Connor Griffin. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and deep to right center. Crow is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Play ball.
Mercer.
He's out.
Striding.
Leading out for the Cubs, third baseman, Marcel Goodrich.
Three. Ball four. Take the game.
Digging in and looking for more, Wyatt Schmidt. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 25, Marco Alonso. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 35, Michael Hahn. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 36, Matt Magee. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 12, Rob Uchida. Now pitching for Chicago.
Wyatt Schmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the leading off the inning.
Leading out for the Cubs, left fielder, Will Samuel. Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Matt Manning is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Manning.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Connor Griffin. He singled his last time up. The pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Up next for the Pirates.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Mercer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Started that swing a bit too early. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today. That the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Throw on to first. In time, one away. Standing in, Kevin Kramer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin Kramer.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Griffin leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now the 0-1. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Reed. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 16, Don Thompson.
Digging in, Luis Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Luis Diaz.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 78.
That's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 6, Will Samuel.
set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Pittsburgh Pirates hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Raymond Rowley earns his 5th winner of the year. Guy Thompson records the save, his 4th of the Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Blaine Marquez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to
leading off the afternoon for the Mets, center fielder Isaiah Myers.
At the plate, Robert Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bones has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Franco over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Next up for New York, Amaya.
Off with the Mets, first baseman, number 19.
Let's play ball. First base. 3.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, David Botts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust. That the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Coming to the plate now, Grant Lavoie. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Felipe Franco.
leading off the inning, Drew Ellis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Ramos is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Riding into the box.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 49.
Leading off the inning, Ray Calderon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mura falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Bott.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Botts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Red Sox.
Leading on for the match, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
In now, Randy Arredondo. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Striding in, Grant Lavor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Drew Ellis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Leo Taveras will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor has it, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close. When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Robert.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robert Garcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And the changeup is way low that time. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Bate loves it, and he goes to second with it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he dives back safely. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in once again, Wyatt Langford.
On for the Mets,
Three.
left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Botts. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Settling in now, Amaya, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 19.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 63, Kevin McCarthy.
Ready once again, Grant Level. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble. Going for strikeout number 15. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Drew Ellis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Langford. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Leo Taveras.
So digging in now, Leo Taveras. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
1-2.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now at the plate, Francisco Alvarez.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Play ball. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Alexi Ramos starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Don couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box, Ray Calderon. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
first offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The New York Mets get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Pee-wee Bones earns his 5th winner of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Blaine Marquez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 10 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left an incredible amount of runners on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Miami Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-4. The Minnesota Twins totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-0. In other athletics news, starting pitcher number 31 has been promoted from AAA to the majors. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.